Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play STARDEUS! In this episode, we're going to be working on trying to prettify our ship a little bit and do some extra designs. I'm just laying out what I think is the midpoint here, right? I think this line here is the current midpoint of our ship. And let's assume, again, as I've said, that this general core area is going to stay the same, which seems okay. So I'm going to extend a little hallway down here, and then we're going to make some sleeping quarters. I'm moving our thrusters around. I'm going to put 2 here and 2 over here, mostly so that they can't all be destroyed by one terrible explosion. I'm also planning, we might trim away some of the stuff over here, but I'm going to take this particle collector, which is not something we can currently make. And currently it's inaccessible and unpowered because it is very power hungry, if I recall correctly. I don't know if it says it somewhere. I mean, node unreachable. I don't know if at some point it tells us how. Maybe I'm wrong about how much power it uses. But we're going to give it a try. I'm going to move it over here, though, and then I'm going to sort of shelter things up and put a little bit more of a reachable platform because you need to be able to get this square to collect goodies. So we're just going to go and extend the ship backwards a little bit here, and I think that's going to be okay and quite swell. A lot of research is ready to go. Visit another solar system. We don't currently have a... Actually, all these people here, did we just unload from a caravan? Or what are you doing, champ? Progress floor. Oh, you're grabbing material from here to go work over there. That's what you're up to. Okay, that's fine. I can't remember where we are in here. Oh, crude oil deposit, right. A deal for copper. Yes, yes, yes. Well, we're going to check out the other mining sites in this area. And see what there might be. Well, we don't know that they're mining sites. Presumably, these are mining sites. Oh, of course. The engines are not currently plugged in, therefore, they have no power. So let's not go. I could mount one. You know what? How about, just because it'll feel nice to have some symmetry, I'm going to have one engine here, one thruster, I should say. And then if I could get a priority increase, please. Oh, not on you. My bad. On this, which is actually currently being constructed. There we go. Let me go and connect you up thusly. And I think that is enough power. There you go. Good. You know, now we actually have some, like, slightly more controllable thrust, right? Because we have a bigger margin between the two, considering we don't have a symmetrical ship. Now, none of that mechanic is seemingly in effect over here. As far as I can know, we could put all the thrusters over on one side of the ship and it would work. I guess we have some really good reaction wheels or something. Maybe. I don't know. Whee! So, keep working on this. And then, yeah, just finish this little bit over here. And then we'll figure out how we're going to get there. I'm trying to keep as much of our... Because right now our people wouldn't be able to walk here. Expedition. Down to the unknown. I guess we'll do that. Champ's really not very happy right now. They did just finish a crude oil mining thing, and maybe that's part of it. I don't know. We're going to launch anyway. Go, go. Which might slow down our construction, although I think what's going to happen is we are going to build more floor. I'm sorry, are you sleeping out here? Tell me you're at least wearing a spacesuit. I mean, you must be. But we're clearly out of beds. I guess I may as well go and build some more. We're going to move these soon. Build 2 just in case I need it. I mean, we got 4 colonists. In theory, there's enough beds. Why are you sleeping out there? 1, 2, 3, and then these 2. Unless we have a situation... You know what? They all have some assignments. I'm betting one of these is assigned just to an animal. Like one of these beds is only an animal. It's throwing things off. Astro. Clearly Olivia. Bruce. Champ. Jasmine. Wait. Oh, right. And then there's some people on the pod. Yeah, okay. I guess I did legitimately need some more beds. All right. And yeah, we'll set up some proper bedrooms soon. Oh, we finally found a place to mine ice. It does mine very quickly, which makes sense to me. Now, how do I access the codex just whenever I want? Is there a searchable codex? I guess I can tab. There you go. Water. Okay, in a recycler. So a recycler, feed in some ice or bio waste, and we get some water. Okay, that's great. Now we could repeat this a couple of times. Probably, or possibly 300 ice is going to be plenty. I don't think I need massive amounts of ice / water. I think I mostly just needed some to be available. I may as well kick in another layer of research, though. Part of me is still looking at these better memory things, which is going to need a total of 16 basic datoids and 15 tech datoids, which my cap doesn't currently reach. You get the processor. Currently, I'm not hitting our maximum controllable, but it might be worth unlocking this because if we do, it might slow us down. Right, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I need to make sure to get this going and that going and whatever. Also, the solar panels. No, I think I'm going to do this. And yeah, so 16 and 15, because I think my limits aren't quite set that high currently. For the basic, yeah, get all the way up to 16. And for the tech, make sure you can go all the way up to 15. We may have to tweak those a little bit more again, but we'll see. Lacking resources. Oh, and we need to plug in those two. Actually, I should do it this way. I think you still have the old connection, though, yeah. So let me just do that. Okay. I mean, the resources are the actual datoids here because we did just spend them all. And yeah, I don't think anyone can reach over there. So let me go, at the very least, we're going to go and expand something like this. Because that'll let us go and put a wall along here with a door, a bed in the back, or maybe a bed in a side so we can move. So I guess it needs another layer for the back wall as well. So at least say this much. I don't know how long we've got to go. But we'll start with this. I could be using the planning tool, but we'll do it live. Just like a good programmer, we'll do it live. We'll do it in production. There's just no sound right now. It's weird. The background music feels... Sometimes you've got ways to, like, tune the frequency of sound. Oh, silence between tracks. 1 second to a minute. Let's just keep that a little lower, because I kind of like a little bit more consistent background noise rather than weird stretches of silence. And yeah, people can work here. They can't work there because they can't reach it. Which actually, what I might do is just do a little one of those. We'll probably want it at some point. And then if I can actually tell you, like, make this a high priority, just make sure everything is reachable. Oh, and actually our people are back. Now, they were only told to do the one time. I didn't have the reset on, or the repeat on. So I think we can probably move on. We've got water, which is great. What we're kind of hoping to get lucky on is that we find copper in this system. So I don't remember if we found copper at any of the other sites yet. We've got this great deal for it. I mean, we should already be sitting on quite a lot of cash. Star creds, there we go. Because we did go and do the steel, the deal for the silver. Wallet disclaimer. STARDEUS in-game currency is not real cryptocurrencies. Their mining is completely fake. Any STARDEUS in-game currency is the same name as real hard cryptocurrency. It's purely coincidental. Wait, it's going to be more cryptocurrencies? How to get money? Currencies can be mined after installing mining upgrades on your ship, computer, or compatible mining device. You can also obtain money by trading stocks. Oh my god, we can actually mine for crypto. That's actually incredibly hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it officially has a little but I am tired message. You have no skill. I think I'll send Jasmine over here. Launch that. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to take this thing, I want to move it to over there, and then we'll put in some other solar panels around that as well. But my idea is to mostly kind of enclose... Yeah, we'll need some more walkable stuff. Bring that here, then put an airlock there, and then, you know what, I may as well just do this, and then probably carve a little path in here or something like that. Right now they can go around and access it. The idea is this area here is probably going to be some sort of airtight area. Whereas obviously this is clearly going to be exposed to space. Oh, what do we mean? Titanium. Okay. Well, that's not the first titanium ore we've collected. Yeah, we've got some disk space. Disk space. Let's make sure to say all of the consonants involved. Oh, little exclamation mark. I wonder if something was like, oh, this is unreachable by some bot. The hover ones can obviously do it. And eventually it'll get there. So we'll just wait for the shuttle to come back with one load of titanium. Doesn't mine quite as fast as some of the others, but I think it's still worth finishing that trip. We'll have a few more resources. Then what we'll do is we'll, I think, leave this system. Oh, no, there's one more spot. Okay, we'll do that. Then leave the system. Double check if the previous system we explored had a copper site. If not, we'll just keep visiting some more planets. Ultimately, our goal is indeed to get ourselves up to fusion propulsion. And well, let's take a look. Where is fusion propulsion? Where to look at that? Down here, need 10 tech datoids, 5 energy datoids. We have the energy from quest completion, and the tech we can make. It leads through propulsion, which we still need to get, which is basic and tech, which we can do. And then we have the bridge prereq done, so that's okay. We could unlock some more teleporters, which might be handy for moving our people around. Emergency siren. Activate the emergency siren to gather everyone in an area where it's located. Great for building panic rooms. Very cool. C42. There's some neat stuff over here. Get some handguns for our people. Trap floor? Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm going to hook up this door, so it's sealed. And if I do this, how much power do you draw? Oh, you need to be told what you're collecting right now. Is different things have different costs? That's interesting. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start collecting copper because I think we need it for constant wire production anyway. This is not the path to us making a whole bunch of copper for the trade or necessarily being self-sustaining. It's just the let's get a little bit trickling in for now. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? It's not too late. I should use a different style of floor for the center hallway just so I can keep track of exactly where the center line is. Or I could put a row of lights. That might be good too, actually. I think I've got some lights pinned. So as a reminder, the center line is over this way. So if let's say I do that. There we go. So that'll sort of make that obvious. And then once I get the wall in, certainly it'll be very visible. But the idea is, so some length of wall here, some length of wall here. We might consider keeping a double wall here as a bit of a fire break, but I think not. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this back, like so. And then I might leave a little hallway here. Maybe I should do that. So let's say we start the bedrooms here, like that. And I'm just going to do these little 2x2 bedrooms, which might turn out to be too small, but we can just extend it later, right? Do that. Just happened to build this the exact right length without realizing it for what I want to do. I think for now I'll just put a wall here. Yeah, we'll just wall that off. I still don't have reinforced walls, but that's okay. And then a regular door. The first click just removes the previous construction, so you do have to double click to actually place the new thing. And then, yeah, we're just going to build... Well, I'll move these steel beds is what's going to happen. Oh, each one of these rooms should have a light as well, actually. Let's put it right by the door. Could have saved myself a little bit of production time earlier. That's all right. And I guess we're going to need to make sure to chain some power in there as well. Build one there. And build one here. One doesn't quite have enough for everything. Oh, yeah, trim that back. I think the trim back here is still fine. Maybe what I'll do over here. Because again, I can theoretically tear these down and get the material back. I know this part isn't enclosed yet, but the idea will be that it will be. Yeah, very soon. Should probably enclose it now, actually. Let me do this. And then we need some repairs over here, which is interesting. Do that first. Dust storm. On the solar panels. Okay. Fine. Shuttle's about to return. And idle devices are just some of my crafting. Yeah, which is okay. Presumably, we're not seeing a lack of resources for it, so it's just that it's hit its cap, which seems totally okay. Oh, you can see the dust. Oh, nice. Yeah, the construction still needs to occur. Although, I can wire this here for a little bit of light in this area. Good. Actually, just to get the lighting going, let's make sure to build this connector. Oh, there was a floor tile underneath that. Hadn't realized, but I guess it's fine. You're going to hook up there. All right. So, you're back. We can move again then, because there's the one more site. So we're going to move over here. Lovely if there was copper. Now, it's possible that the trade event for the material guarantees that you'll never have the material in the same place. I suspect... Oh, we are low on power, which doesn't really surprise me. We're going to go and build another power thing. And yeah, I'll keep building it in this room for now. We'll probably want to make a dedicated power area, but for now, this seems like a perfectly fine place. Let's go ahead and give me some priority bits. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this machine off. It's clearly using a lot of power. So we're just going to do that. All right, we've arrived at unknown. So shuttle, expeditions, explore. Y'all are fine. Lunch. Lunch the expedition. Yeah, I did. Oh, see, not enough copper wire. I don't know if we have a job for it. You're making transistors. You're making gears. Change this. Stop production. Copper wire. And we have some copper now. I mean, not much because I did stop this, but it's got a little bit of it. So it's good. I'm actually really happy I started this up because we clearly need a little bit. That's what I thought. A little trickle of copper to make sure we can keep the wires going and get everything else on the way. This doesn't seem to use any power when it's not operational, which is really nice. I mean, RimWorld tends to do something similar. Usually there's just a very low power mode, like a device will take like 300 watts, but it'll take 50 on idle mode. This seems to use absolutely nothing. Need that built, but again, we need the copper wire. I wonder if there's anything else that could be shutting down that is consuming power right now that we might not want. I don't know. I have the priority, but the problem is, unless someone actually makes this cable. Wait, I just realized we're actually mining copper. Okay, I'll still just do it a one-shot over here and get the people back and give them a chance to maybe rest and contribute to some of the workload in some fashion. But we'll clearly be repeating this a couple more times. I think we needed something like 950. 950. It's 300 per load. And obviously, I don't need this particle collector to be operational. I mean, I could change it to something else, but I don't want it on right now just because of lack of power. The bridge uses a little bit of power. The communicator as well. I could toggle those off since I'm not currently moving. Let's do that and that. Assuming that's not required for the shuttle anyway. These things don't use any power. Obviously, the oxygen things we want to leave on. The treadmill over here apparently does create a little bit of power for us, which is nice. No power used by the auto dock on idle mode. The repair thing, no power. Oh, there we go. And this matter reactor is being built. Good. So that'll solve our issues. Make sure you're connected over here. And for fuel, keep using steel plates, please. There we are. Battery over here. The batteries are helpful because there's some variable power usage, but it can also disguise a power problem for a little bit. Can no one get here? Probably not because of the lack of diagonals. I guess we'll build the floor here. We can always tear it down later. So, yeah, let's go boop, 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 boop. This is obviously contributing to our power usage, but... And connect those to finish that. Lovely. Okay. Now these beds are going to get moved like so. I could turn the heads of the beds around, but that would be some extra. What I might do is leave these sleeping pods somewhere else as an emergency. Copy. I mean, people are still... I guess I could remove the auto assignment. If I unassign the bed and turn off auto assignment over here, then people won't claim these. I like that. Bed. And then pet spot. Oh, right! Duh! Temperature and oxygen management. Yes, of course. Okay, so what we're going to want from time to time is we are going to want some little breaks here to help contain any possible problems. Let me also put a regular door over here just to limit this. And I'm realizing what I need to do is put some interior vents in here, and we'll have a centralized heater and oxygen thing in this area. Well, those vents are going to use up more power? Well, maybe only if we want to toggle them. These vents can be open just fine. So then we want to go Atmo. I wonder if a mini of each would get the job done. We're going to run out of some connectors here. So this is not controllable. Is it open? Guess we'll find out when these generators start to work. I guess I could just build more of these guys, which maybe I'll have to. Cancel you actually for a second. Instead, put you on the bottom. Oh, because I was going to put it here, but then we won't be able to walk through. Well, we'll just have to move some more connections over or something. Lack of copper wires. Okay, still have the copper wire job. Oh, this has come back, so we've got lots of raw copper theoretically now. Okay, yeah, they're sleeping. I think only the people in spacesuits can sleep in here right now. Why do you have an exclamation? Lacking matter. Ooh, you don't have a transistor. Okay, the thing here that's making gears, I'm going to change you to making transistors. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to turn off this tech, actually both of these. Well, I think this one only consumes gears. But you know what, I'll turn them both off. Don't make any science for us right now, this second. Connect up to this heater. Okay, and what I'm going to do with this is, can I drop all connections? Hold on. Disconnect all. There it is. I'm going to disconnect you, because what I want to do, so connect there, connect there. Then I want this one to just connect to as many things as it can. There you go. Leaving some empty connections on this one. To connect to the last bit, and we'll have some extra connections over there. That includes connecting the vents, which I guess is fine. Another dust storm. That might be part of our problem. Micrometeoroids flying at near light speed. So we're going to take some random damage. Oof. Okay. Holy cow. Look at it penetrate through multiple layers over here. This is why we need our reinforced walls and multiple layers of it. Right? Imagine someone sleeping in here without a spacesuit and they get whacked from behind here, but we'll still have to go ahead with this as is. And yet, so I'm going to set this up here. I'll set up an airlock for now. Again, this might become an interior section. If I move you, will it break all the connections? I don't remember. I might have to reset that. And there. And all those vents connected. Wait for this door, which is currently waiting for a little bit of material. I don't want to send our people mining out right now because I want people working on this stuff, helping with the construction and helping with the repairs. Let me do one more little repair, just in case. Test run instant cleaning a toilet. Seriously, how hard is it to clean a toilet? Oh, and then you need to be connected. There we go. So then we're going to see what this looks like. Well, at some point, hopefully these warnings will go away. And it's possible that the mini pumps, mini heaters, just not going to do enough. Oh, some of the warnings have already moved, which is good to see. Now, this is not an airlock, so it's currently venting out over here completely. And maybe I should have put an actual airlock in there. But what we're going to do is this. Where did I put the airlock? Did I put, okay. Symmetry. We'll put it there. So then this area here will become airtight. Although without its own generation. But what might happen is we might end up building a vent here, and then we could put a bigger oxygen heat generator in this area. Because people seem to be able to tolerate like a short little trip through some of the unpressurized areas. We could also put a teleporter in here once we develop the tech, which is going to be good. Okay, it feels like it's really not being quite sufficient. Now, if we check this area out, well, even here, the oxygen. Again, it's venting currently. Okay, you know what we're going to do is we're going to replace this door with an airlock. That's what we're going to do. I think I've got a little bit of construction there. Oh, so you've got to connect to that. Good. And then you'll connect there. So that'll get closed up. Good, good, good. And then, yeah, for a little while, there might not be something here at all. So it'll keep venting here, which is technically airtight. Although, mostly empty. Eventually, theoretically, the oxygen would pressurize. But I think the heat dissipation continues to be a constant issue here. Those are still off. And I'm not complaining about a lack of material. Much research is ready. Oh, wait, hold on. Disk compression upgrade. Oh! So you build this, and then it increases extra disk space to any compatible device. That might be the first step, is just load our current disk things with those rather than unlock the next memory tier. On the other hand, we just need 3 more tech datoids to get there. So maybe I'll do that, and then we'll work on the upgrades for it. If we check this room, the oxygen is fine. It is the temperature limiter. So what I might do is I'm going to move you there, and then I'm going to make a duplicate of it here. I think it might still be important. There might be a better efficiency for the bigger bits, but right now it looks like just a second mini heater is going to be all that's required to make this work. Actually, the warnings had already gone away, so it's possible that maybe now that it has this airlock here, maybe this area was going to be stable regardless. Still not warm, but it's going up, and then this room is totally okay. All right, so now we have individual sleeping quarters. We shouldn't be disturbed by the noise. Why are you being noise disturbed? Is it possible, like, do walls not block noise? Do vents not block noise? One vent is usually not enough to supply a room with enough oxygen and heat from an adjacent room. Well, yeah, except this is a really small room. This is a really small room, so it seems to be okay. And obviously, whenever the doors open, it helps to equalize some of the pressure. Incoming storage capsule. Oh! Presumably you got some loot in here? Let's open that up. Hope it's not a horrible space monster. Armored helmet, jet suit, and uniform? Okay. That's cool. Oh, our steel wardrobe is full. Well, nearly. Sure, we have a lot of spacesuits, which is great. I'm just gonna keep sort of putting some storage over here, but we'll want to make some changes. I don't know how I want to lay things out yet. Let's repower this and this, and oh, you're simply not connected at all. Not enough CPU. Oh, we're at the point where we need more CPU. Okay, well, let's not get the disk compression right away. CPU is on. Oh, I can already build the CPU modules. Okay, so computing CPU. Oh, I thought it had to be adjacent to this. I don't know. I'll put it adjacent to this, even though it doesn't appear to need it. Hopefully, we have all the material required. Yeah, good. And then link it there. Okay, electrical grid has recovered from CPU shortage. That's great. Okay, let's turn on both these again. It might still be capped on the basic, but that's okay. Then it'll be available. But yeah, the tech datoid will now start to get worked. That's good. Okay. All right, I think I'm good to send you back out to the copper deposit. I might still not want you to do an auto repeat just so that I can take a look at the crew in between jobs. In case someone gets tired. Yeah. That seems nice. All right, this thing here, I think we can just disassemble what's left of the storage capsule. Get presumably something out of it. Hopefully. Preparing for takeoff. Are you going to do the thing where you're stuck waiting for someone? Okay, I no longer have the check mark for, yeah, wait for everyone. Why is it preparing for takeoff? Is someone still sleeping? Let's see if someone else goes there. Because it's the second time we've had a kind of fail to launch. No storage unit. Oh, for ice. Probably we need a freezer or refrigerator. What's interesting that my haul command isn't telling me where to go. Freezer, refrigerator. I think we unlocked some of that, did we not? Refrigerator. Oh, refrigerator's probably full. No. I mean, it's nearly so. I might build one anyway. I mean, that is going to eat more power. We do have to unlock the solar panels pretty quickly here. Yeah, and that's not launching. Okay. Let me abort that. I don't know why that fails sometimes. No storage unit for ice. And there is room in the refrigerator, so I'm confused. I mean, I'd also accept freezer, but it says refrigerator. Unless, hold on, is it possible the refrigerator by default doesn't accept ice? I mean, allow all. And I wouldn't be surprised if freezer, but compatible storage certainly says refrigerator. I'm confused. Let's try this again. Mine the copper deposit. Grab those. Here's the require all crew, which actually is set to no. There we go. I was going to say 4 people just seem to have gotten on. All right. Nope, still confused, but okay. Temperature. Okay, temperature still haven't reached, you know, the comfortable 21 degrees in these rooms. Actually, not even these. So clearly, yeah, the vents don't spread it super well. I wonder if the amount of power used by these fluctuates based on need. Well, it's probably always running, so. Maybe this isn't the best way to do it. And are we still, or is it possible these are old messages? No, they're still new ones. So we're still getting sleep disturbed by noise. Is there a noise overlap? There's light, or overlay is what I meant to say. None of these look like noise. I wonder what the solution is. All right, find that copper. And yeah, the rate is going down. They're gonna be gone there for 3 days. Doesn't say anything about them bringing supplies, but I don't know. Seems to be all right. Now this place here, yeah, is cold. It's not, again, it's not exposed to vacuum, but it has such low pressure because it only got a little bit of a trickle in. I wonder if the temperature bleeds through these walls. I mean, airtightness is 100%, insulation 99.5. And the wall itself is warming. I bet you, like, if we enclose this extra bit, which is probably the plan, and again, to sort of double buffer, we should probably work on that immediately. I don't know what we're going to do with sort of the rest of the space. But let's go ahead and do this. Provide some extra bufferage. Sort of base around 2 tile wide hallways and then a bit of a wall. I could, actually, I don't know. Do I have reinforced wall? I think I've been assuming that I don't yet. And I think that is true. Can I not shrink the doors? Okay. It's not walls. No. I'm still wondering about all the disk compression, but reinforced atmosphere control? No, that's reinforced vent, but it probably needs to reinforce structure. Okay, which... Oh, we need more tier 2 techs. Okay, so we don't get reinforced walls at all for a while. Oddly, it comes after glass structure, which does seem bizarre, but sure. The research station... Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this memory here. Do we have all the means to build it? Titanium plate, improved microchip, gold wire. We have gold. Improved assembly. Yeah, but we don't have the means to make gold wire or the improved microchip. Metal purification is how we make some different ingots. Okay, we probably need smelting. And you know what? I think we need to get going on solar panel. I'm worried about, I mean, we still have lots of metal plates right now. But I think what we'll do next, let me bookmark that, because I think, yeah, okay, it's not the most useful. Although it flags it as red, which means it'll be visible. I think that'll be the order. We'll get solar power next. We'll build a few more panels around here. But just generally, we'll try to shift from, to renewables. You know, which seems like a good idea in general. So we'll let the shuttle come back. We'll give them a break, possibly shuffle who's going. And then we'll send them back out because we still want to complete that copper mission just for massive amounts of money, which seems really handy. Yeah, this is all steel plates. We could go and move these storage units, but there's no guarantee of where we're building next. So no matter what, I think we'll always end up with a fair amount of walking around for these bits and bobs. Right now, it'd be handy to have it over here. I don't know. I don't think we can just relocate. Oh, I can. I didn't know if I had the tech for it. I don't know if that will empty it or not. But if they can move it with all the crap inside, That seems to be the case. No. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, there's a green bar. Then, okay, that's not bad. We can move this around whenever we need. All right, shuttle has returned home. So if we look at another copper mining expedition, see, I probably want to remove Bruce. So maybe I'll just wait for a sec. It's not like we don't have some work for them to do. Yeah. And then I guess the idea will be to pressurize this. Then at that point, we could remove these airlocks. I mean, it can be nice for extra safety, but they could just be regular doors. I mean, this whole area doesn't have a source of oxygen. Like, sorry, pressurize might be a little bit incorrect here. Seal this is kind of what I mean. Yeah. So let's do this, and then this is going to go this way. Like so. And, I mean, this area could be pressurized, but I'll just put in this airlock for now. Especially if I'll get some material back by turning these airlocks into conventional doors. Okay. Again, these walls aren't enough to stop micrometeorites, apparently, but I mean, I'm assuming that they have a certain amount of momentum and eventually they get stopped. So still by having more might not be bad. We are lacking water. Can I build a recycler? I don't think so. No. Hang on. Is that what I need to do? We got the ice. Yeah. Another dust storm. Okay. Is this open here? Recycler. Here, I'll put it in this place. Build. Thank you. And link you to power. Great. And then configure you to make water from ice. This is water from biorace. Yeah. Water from ice. And let's see. Yeah, let's do 50. Keep 50 water around, please. Nice little buffer. That seems okay, and that should eliminate some of our things. Expedition setup. Oh, I was still in expedition setup, but I hadn't launched yet. Let me just reset completely. Abort it so we can reset those numbers. Dust storm, theoretically fine. What's this here? Failed. Oh, you probably have to be refilled with more water. Yeah, these things are complaining. Yeah, okay. So we're going to catch up. We completely ran out of water, but that is now being created and should get there. You're not complaining about an ice shortage in any way whatsoever. I don't think these things need to be refilled with water constantly. Just, you know, often enough. Because clearly the rate at which this is going is hard to fill this up, but not everything's going to simultaneously run out like this in the future. It's interesting that, you know, some of these things do produce heat while they work. Temperature is still not there, and some of it's still bleeding into the atmosphere, but it gives us a little bit more of a temperature buffer in these places. Same thing here. There's nothing in here. We don't have a heater, but we have a variety of machines that are producing some amount of heat. Power? Actual deficit. I mean, maybe that while that is running. Ooh. That is unpleasant. Okay, shuttle is back. Oh, no. Right, shuttle is still here. All right, well, we'll put the cut here. That seems fine. I don't like the power shortage. Also, that's just legitimately not connected. So we're going to do that so that this area can be sealed in. I didn't put any lights, although right now, apparently, that might be okay. I'm assuming these lights don't actually use much while they're on, but some. Basic datoids. This is on right now. And it says it uses nothing, so I'm gonna have to hope that that is true. I guess I could just turn off all of our lights. Like, if I just box select all these lights over here, and for all of you, I just tell you to turn off. I'll save a little bit. And that might make a difference. It also depends on whether these things are running or not, whether this thing is running or not. I can turn off the bridge controls again. Actually, I should do that. This is, yeah, an extra 25 kilowatts, which is a lot. 20 kilowatts is one matter reactor. So by simply turning off the bridge, we save one whole matter reactor. And this light, 0.2 kilowatts. Okay, yeah, the lights use nothing. Turn them all back on, please. Micrometeorites again? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to deal with this next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.